Hello everyone! Today we will present the journal about student anxiety in learning English by Anggiana Mustahim. This is the presenter who will discuss this journal. The first is Putri, who will present the abstract and research method. After that, Nabilah will present the analysis data, and Aulia will present the research findings, and the last, I'm Sherie, will present the conclusion of this journal. So from now, we will start the presentation from the first presenter.
So here I will read the abstract from this research. This study was carried out to investigate foreign language anxiety of EFL Junior Secondary School students at the 8th grade of SMPN 9 South Tangerang. Specifically, it sought to identify what factor that may contribute to anxiety in an English learning environment based on the student perspective. The method was used in this study was qualitative method with case study approach. 15 anxious students were selected as the participant. The data were gathered through structured interviews and classroom observation. The result of the study showed that speaking in front of the class being laughed at by others, incomprehensible input, student belief about language learning, teacher personality, and lack of preparation were the six factors that may contribute to the student anxiety in learning English.
The process of data analysis is divided into two parts. The first is based on the data source and the data collection techniques, and the second is based on the data collection techniques and the validity of data. First, data source and the data collection techniques are further divided into two parts. The first is interview and the second is observation. So, the second of the process of the analysis data is based on the data collection techniques and the validity of data divided into three parts. The first is data reduction, the second is data display, and the last is conclusion drawing and verification.
Okay, I will explain about the research findings and discussion. First is research findings. Based on the table 4.1, it shows causes students feel so anxious is 1. Didn't understand what teacher said and didn't prepare enough. 2. Being ridiculed by peers so they became anxious. 3. Only had limited vocabulary and grammar knowledge. 4. They also felt that other students are better than them. The second is the result of observation. Based on the table 4.2, it shows students might feel anxious at some situations like 1. In speaking activities such as speaking in front of the class. 2. Being called on by teacher or waiting turn to speak. 3. They also worried about grammatical and pronunciation mistake. 4. When the teacher delivered a lesson. And 5. When not understand the lesson. Then now about research of discussion. Based on the findings, the factors that contribute to anxiety could be classified as follows. 1. Factors contribute to anxiety comes from teacher. A. Speaking in front of the class. B. Incomprehensible input. And C. Teacher's personality and attitude. Second, factors contribute to anxiety comes from student. A. Being laughed by other. B. Student beliefs about the language learning. And C. Lack of preparation.
Okay, now I will present the conclusion of this journal. According to the students, there are various factors that may contribute to their anxiety. There are at least 6 factors which are found in this study. They are speaking in front of the class, being laughed at by others, incomprehensible input, teachers, student beliefs, and lack of preparations. The searches of these factors are not only from the teacher, but also from the students. Moreover, those factors were discussed in this study, which depend our understanding of foreign language anxiety. The experiences of the students provide a great deal of information about students' anxiety in learning English. They offer insight on what may contribute to their anxiety as well as what teacher can do to reduce that anxiety. In other words, students can provide valuable information about their anxiety in learning English. Therefore, it is important to use their insights to create a more relaxing environment. So, that's all our presentation. Thank you very much for your attention.